So I'm here with Dr. Scott Gray, CEO of Regen Profits. And Scott, thanks for being here with me today for this brief interview. I'm hoping for our candidates you could shed some light on the what this opportunity is about and answer some specific questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the first question I usually get is, tell me about this opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. So over the past almost 10 years, we've been really working on perfecting the art of going out and communicating what we have to people, and typically it's regenerative medicine, stem cells, and that type of thing. And so this opportunity is all about going into a local practice near you and working with their team to help get patients into the office. And what we do is we actually we've got a whole marketing system down where we fill dinner talks for our presenters, case managers to go to, and they're going to do a presentation, right? Share the information that we have about this regenerative medicine opportunity for the patient. And then for those that are interested in it, we set up a time for them to come into the office where they can have a consultation with the doctor, examination, diagnosis, and then if it's something that they're able to help, then the case manager who was at that dinner doing the talk, they can sit and go over the report of findings and everything that the doctor recommends for the patient, go over that with them and get them set up and started with care. So we've done this, we do about 150 talks a week right now. We've got about 50 case managers out there at this time. So it's a proven model. There's no guesswork with this. It's something that we've done year after year after year, but it's a way that helps patients find the doctors who are doing this. It helps our case managers have a great lifestyle, great freedom, and all in all, we're just helping these patients find the most advanced healthcare that's available today.
Wow, that sounds great. How do we get the patients, potential patients, into these workshops or dinners or seminars?
Yeah, definitely. We've got that down to a science now. We use mainly direct mail. Sometimes we'll do some social type work with it, especially with the office and things. But the direct mail, we really filter down. We know exactly who likes this type of treatment, who wants to get this type of treatment, who can afford this type of treatment. And so we send out thousands of mailers every week. And so, we'll send out 6,000 mailers to get 50 people to show up, right? So we send that out and then we fill the talk. So the great thing about this for the case manager is they don't have to go out and hunt and find people and cold call and do all that kind of stuff. They're literally just getting up in front of people who've raised their hand and said, hey, I want to know more about this. I'm suffering from these issues and want to see if there's something else that can help me.
Well, from a salesperson's standpoint, a case manager's standpoint, how do they get paid? How does that work?
Yeah, so the case manager actually gets part of the case fee, right? We can't really do it in a way that, like there's things called fee splitting and whatnot, but our case managers are making typically, $75,000 to $150,000 a year in doing these presentations without having to do cold calling, without having to talk to people that aren't interested, and just being able to communicate with people and then help them find the path to health and wellness. So, but yeah, our sales guys do very, very well.
What about training? How long does that take and who does that?
Yeah, so might just be this guy right here. Ron, obviously we've worked together for a long time, and all of our protocols and everything. And so when they come in, we've got the initial boot camp that they go to where they have 2 intense days to really figure out exactly what they need to do, how they need to do it. And then they're going to get a field book, right? And they're going to have this whole field book. They know exactly what to learn, when to learn it, and we take them through a sequential process. So you're going to do that boot camp, and then for 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to be working with you, role-playing with you over and over and over again to make sure you have this down so that by the time we have our first dinner that we filled for you, you are ready to go and you can go in and do it and then do the same in the office.
Wow. And typically, how long does it take before the case managers can actually start earning that type of money?
Yeah, so from the time that someone's hired, they're going to get their 2-day boot camp. They're going to go through that 3 to 4 weeks, And right after that, so I say 6 weeks after you're hired, you're going to be making money.
And in terms of a background, do they need a specific type of background
Well,
to be able to do this?
You know, with this type of, selling case manager type of work, we want people that are good with consultative type of sales, right? People that, this isn't like a lot of like software companies and enterprise, you're building that relationship over 6 months and that type of thing. That is not this at all. You're building quick trust, quick relationship with these folks, and then, meeting with them the next day. So it's basically like a 2-call process. So meet with them one day, meet with them the next day, and that's it. So someone who is able to do that 1 or 2 day close with folks. But yeah, it's a quick process.
So is this a W-2 or 1099 position, and are there any benefits?
It's 1099. No, we don't supply benefits with this program, but everyone's 1099. They get to do their own taxes and, have their own LLC, and, that way they can save money on taxes and that type of thing themselves.
Is there any cap to the earnings? Because I know you mentioned a range. Are there some
No,
that actually earn more than
there's
that?
folks that earn over $200,000 a year with this. Yeah, the superstars are 250 and up. Yeah.
And is it unreasonable to expect a new person to come in and be able to have those kinds of earnings within the first year or two?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, from the get-go, we want our folks selling, $30,000 a week. So, if they're doing, 2-3 weeks, 60 to 90,000, you can get up to that $100,000 a month of sales, which is going to translate into, around 10 grand a month for you. So people can be earning 6 figures literally the first month that they're out there.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to a new candidate that we haven't covered that you think is really important for them to know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with this type of work that we've done, I've been a chiropractor myself since 2003, and you have to be the type of person that just loves people, wants to help people. You're not in this for money, right? We're just helping people find a pathway to what we have, and you just have to have a heart to want to change people's lives and have it be about that, because I really feel like, and I've noticed this, the ones that I've kind of seen are a little bit, maybe money hungry or just in it for the sale. It just doesn't come off right, and it's a turn off. And that's not the kind of person we want on our team. Our culture really is about helping the doctor win to help more people, helping the salesperson, the case manager to, have a great living. But ultimately, it's all about helping these patients find the right answer for them. And so, if it's not right for them, this isn't high pressure, right? This is, we're helping people come to a decision of yes or no, right? If it's right for them, it's a yes. If it's not right for them, it's a no. And that's all we want to know. The reality is we're going to put the right people in front of our folks, and they're going to be able to help close these people. And it's honestly, for me, it's been the most fulfilling thing, because I used to do the talks, I did the consultations, right? This isn't something that is theory or that I've never done, but it's so fulfilling when literally you start to see the changes these patients have. They come in and can't walk, they get rid of their walker, they get rid of their wheelchair, they can play pickleball again, they can do those things again, and that's like, making a lot of money is great, but helping people makes it so it's just fun for a long time.
Yeah, that's great. I guess my final question is, how much support does the company provide after the case manager salespeople are on board?
Yeah, absolutely. I've really stepped this up really based on what you've taught me, Ron, and that is that the best salespeople in the world, I mean, let's think about athletes. The best athletes in the world have coaches, right? So we do the same with our team. Our team is coached all the way through to make sure that we're looking at leaderboards, we're looking at how they're doing versus other people, we're making it competitive and fun and that type of thing. So they'll be working with folks all over the country that are doing this, and really build camaraderie with them. But it's full support. Our goal is to get you up to where you need to be to do it, but then we're there with you every week, making sure that you're making progress, we're answering your questions, and we're making sure that you're having fun and getting the success that you want.
Well, it's truly an opportunity a unique opportunity for a candidate who's really got the desire and the commitment, wants to help people, and also wants to have good financial security.
Yeah, absolutely. When we get a good person for case management, they don't leave us because they love what they do. Again, it's just so fulfilling seeing what happens with the patients, and it works out great for everyone. So we love sharing this opportunity with people because so many people win in it, and that's the only thing we ever do in business is if everyone wins, then it's a great system, and that's what we have here.
Well, excellent. Well, thanks for meeting with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it.